Okay, now we will solve this problem. What is this problem? It is a position versus time. What does position means? Displacement. So displacement versus time. So displacement is a vector term. That means if I go north 10 miles, come back 10 miles, what is my displacement? 0. But if I go 10 miles north, come back to my home again 10 miles south, what is my distance travel? Is 20 miles. So distance is total travel, doesn't need the sign. Displacement or position, it is a vector, it needs the sign. So if it go up, it is positive, and then see there's some negative. So if I want to explain the graph, what does the graph means? Okay, so 5, how much it is? 6, 7, 8, and this side 5, if, oh, 8 also. Okay, so if I have to explain this graph, what is this graph? Okay, so this graph is telling roughly this. So this is my, okay, say it is your home. This is your reference point. This graph is showing, so positive means say I am assuming this way is positive. So what I did, I started my journey here. This way in 10 seconds, 10 seconds, I went how many? 8 feet. 8 feet. This way I went 10 seconds, this speed. Then 10 to 20, another 10 seconds. You can see in graph, another 10 seconds, 10 to 20. My distance did not move. That means here I stopped. I did not move. Up to next 20 seconds. I did not move. I was standing there, maybe gossiping with my friends. Then what is happening? From here, minus 8 to here. Another 10 seconds, I came back. So another 10 seconds, I came, what is my color? Another 10 seconds, I came back to here, to my home. Then again in 30 to 40, 30 to 40. In this 10 seconds, I went this way again. This is minus 8, and my second is 30 to 40. And then after coming here, I did not stop. I stopped, but again went back. That means up went back after. Oh, when I went back, I took a longer time, 40 to 60. So I took 40 to 60 this second. That means 20 seconds. I went back slowly. So that is the meaning of this curve. Yes, sometimes when I show this curve, it looks confusing, but that is the story. I went this way, waited for 10 seconds, came back to my home, and I did not stop here. I continued to go back 8 feet, and I did not stop here so much. I just stopped, turn around, made a U-turn, and going home slowly. Because this time I took 20 seconds to go back. That is the meaning. Okay, now how to find the problem? Sorry, how to solve the problem? Calculate the velocity at the 15th second. Now 15th second or after 15th second is same thing. It doesn't matter. So 15 second where it is? 10, 20. 15 is here. Okay, now if I revise the ST curve, if you can remember ST curve, what is that curve? That curve is slope of the curve is velocity. If you can remember, slope of the ST curve is velocity. What is the slope at this time? 15 seconds. Horizontal line means slope is 0. If your road is purely horizontal, you will tell that yeah, there is no slope. Yes, horizontal means no slope. So here at 15 seconds, that person stopped there, was gossiping with a person. So there is no velocity here. So what is the answer? Calculate the velocity at 15 seconds. There's nothing to calculate. You can tell that ds by dt is 0 because no change in displacement here. So answer 1. If I write it down here, 0. But I should not write because it will be saved. So I solved number 1. Calculate the velocity at 15 seconds, 0. Then next question, calculate the velocity at 50th second. 50th is somewhere here. So 15th, what is the velocity here? Obviously it is the slope. Now how to calculate the slope? I think you know it. This is a straight line. Oh, not this one. I was looking for this one. Now at 50th second, that means I need to find the slope here. Now how to find it? A simple way. You can find slope like delta S by delta t or ds by dt. Now what is my delta S? Say, oh, it is going there. So this value is 60, 0. That means 60 and this value is 40 minus 8. So minus 8, second was 40. So this is feet, this is second. Hopefully you learned what I did. Delta S by delta T or delta Y by delta T. I know that you know this one. Delta Y by delta X, you know this way. When you determine slope in other classes, same thing is same thing. We are just calculating. So this is your value. This value is 60, 0, and this value is 40 minus 8. So this value is 40 minus 8, that value is 60. So this portion is 0 minus minus 0, and this portion is 60 minus 40. So I did the same thing. Okay, after calculation I'm getting 8 here, I'm getting 20 here. A very small value. So 8 divided by 20. If I use calculator, 8 divided by 20, 0.4. So 0.4 feet per second. It's a positive number, positive plus number, positive 0.4 feet per second. FPS means feet per second, feet per second. So my velocity at 15 second is 0.4. So hopefully you learned what I did here, just the slope. Okay, if I go to next problem, calculate the distance travel in 30 seconds. Where is 30? Here. What is the distance travel? Nah, yes. This question is tricky. Tricky means, as I told earlier, there's a difference between distance and displacement. If I go to Denver 100 miles, come back to Pueblo 100 miles, so total displacement is 0, but my distance travel is 200. So that is something to remember. So what is the answer for calculate the distance travel in 30 seconds? So the answer is not 0. Answer is you went 8 feet, came back 8 feet. That means answer is 16 feet. Again, hopefully make sure that you understood. This is a very tricky part. It is just a definition. Distance versus displacement. Okay, better to write here so that if you do not understand my English, at least you can see it. Okay, so distance. If I write distance in 30 seconds, the answer is 8 plus 8, 16 feet. If the question asks displacement, if the question asks displacement in 30 seconds, answer is 8 minus 8 equals 0. So hopefully you understood this answer. In your FE exam, they may ask displacement. Displacement and position, it means the same thing, same meaning. Position means also vector, displacement is vector. Distance is not vector, scalar, total travel. Okay, so hopefully you understood. So our answer is 16. Next question. Calculate the acceleration at 50th second. Where is 50? 50 is somewhere here. Here. So what is the acceleration at this point? Now again, what is acceleration? Acceleration means change in velocity. Change in velocity. So if I do this way, so acceleration is change in velocity. Or you can write dv by dt, whatever you write, that is not a problem. Now at 50th second, what is the change in velocity? Okay, this curve is a s versus t curve. That means displacement versus time curve. In that curve, at this time, is the slope changing? Oh, okay, go slow. At this curve, at this point, your slope is your v. Now, is the slope changing at this point? You can see that no, it is not changing. It is a linear line. Linear line means slope is not changing. So my a is 0. So slope is not changing, so a is 0. So I solved the problem. Now where there is how do I know slope is changing or no? If your curve is like this, that means slope here is this, slope here is this, then slope is changing. But curve here is linear, that means slope is constant. So slope b equals a constant slope. So a is 0. That is the way to solve this problem. Okay. So I will stop this video here, make it short.